Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, there's Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. On the other side, it's Giants. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and that is Ben Sauls, who's set to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Just a yard on first down. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's coming. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
We'll try to run for it. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Run up the middle with Cook. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff has caught left side. That's Ertz. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Back deep, Xavier Worthy. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from Ohio State, 6'3", Justin Fields.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. He'll push forward for about a yard. Ray Amos there to make the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here's 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Off the play action. The Chargers have it.
was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put it into this drive.
The Chargers offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. On the handoff, this is Cook, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's caught. Gus Edwards. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He pulls it in around the 5. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Chargers. It's his second touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Brian Dable there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5. A run. And here's Mason. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Pass is caught by Gray right side. And he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds, no gain, and it sets up 4th down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
The tight end Ertz in motion. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Tucker's at the point, up and good. And the Chargers move out on top, 14-0.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away.
On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. This group slow to get things in gear in this one. Lost fumble on the opening drive, followed by a punt last time they had it. On the ground is Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. He'll run. This is Mason. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
Gain of 11. That's good for a Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action with Fields. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. That's the safety, Grant Delpit, star at LSU, in there for the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action now for Fields. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Gervon Dexter into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Sending it deep for Waddle. One is batted away, incomplete, no separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. A fair catch. He's going to call it, take it right around his own 30-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
2nd and 2.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 49. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Chargers out to the early lead. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. It's the Chargers with football to begin this second quarter. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. As we are ready to get back underway. Trying to find Penny, see he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Short one there. He's got Ertz. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The tight end Ertz in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Left side in the hands of London. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 11. London brought in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Tucker's kick is good. And the Chargers stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here comes Worthy to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive. As they'll begin here with 1st down. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 24-yard line.
Fields from the pistol. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had a reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Here's Fields. That's into the hands of Worthy. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Giants. Bearcats called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready for this next possession. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards. An enviable spot to operate from. His 2nd in inches. A run with Cook. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. draw with push. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. From the 43, here's second down and 9. To throw is Goff. Moving to his left. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the first down.
The 48-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 8.
London brought in motion.
45-yard line.
A second down throw for Goff. That's taken in. It's James Cook. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
James Cook. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Here's Goff. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. Here's a handoff to Cook. Finding space at the 15. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's Cook. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
On play action. Goff. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Greg Newsome in there, up from the secondary to get the quarterback down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
The tight end Ertz in motion. Throwing here on third and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
A 31-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Fields operating out of the pistol. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
That's good for a Giants first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Exiting the pocket right. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Making the read, this is Fields. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another
A first down throw for Fields. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Chargers' 11-yard line.
Fields.
The 2nd down pass. Bossy Smith on the stop. A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
4th down.
The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This from 30 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Giants are on the board just before halftime.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense and running back James Cook making their way out. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. This is IU. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Goff to throw. There's Hurts. He's got it right side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chargers.
One final throw before the break. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Grant Delpit up to make the play.
32-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Sending it deep for Waddle. Oh, that was pinballing around, and it's hauled in. 68 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
He'll get this forward, no signal. They're going to mark him down at the wall. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
Throwing is Fields. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Brings up fourth and goal.
They'll try to run.
Jordan Mason, ball carrier. Turnover. On
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
They'll run the toss with Cook. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's Cook. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And good coverage by Putty. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Giants offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll begin with great field position. A short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. They go play action with Fields. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll step up and run.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Fields, choosing to keep this one. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Fields now on 2nd down. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll get into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Giants.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
It's the score. Chargers 20, Giants 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he can hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now, Goff. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Conklin goes in motion. On the handoff, this is Cook. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Cook, and he'll get forward for about a yard. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Here's Goff. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Giants offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A run. And here's Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. It is 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Fields to throw. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Chargers offense ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. To throw is Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I understand it's 3rd down, and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They'll run. This is Mason. He is met and dropped. Couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
He'll find his tight end Gray open downfield. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Coverage by Bobby Okereke.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw is Fields. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down. Giants.
Good for the Giants. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
On the pickup. second and 6.
Fields from the pistol. He takes off. And he'll go into a slide here and will mark him just a little short of the first down. Here's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Fields is tough to bring down in the open field. Gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down.
That's another New York Giants. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the ground is Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 15-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
10 yards. That's good for a New York.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Harvey will take this in for a Giants touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Giants are back within 6.
Chargers 23. Giants 17.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. For the return, here comes Corum. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and running back James Cook making their way out. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Here's a handoff to Corum. Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. First carry for Gus Edwards. He'll dodge one would-be tackler. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that one.
The Giants offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He'll step up and run this. And he will slide to a hole, but he does have the 1st down.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Giants. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Fields going to hang on to this one. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Fields. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. First and 10. Making the read, this is Fields. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Second and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Now, Fields. Thrown short, caught by Ryman. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 8.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This to cut the deficit in half. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. Big points there. They are back within 3 here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. The tight end Ertz in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Corey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He'll get that out to Edwards. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
And it's third down.
From the gun, it's gone. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down, Chargers.
They'll run the toss here with Edwards. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. On second down, Goff. This is IU. The defense uses its second time out here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Able to complete it to IU. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. On the give, it's Edwards. And he gave one man the slip and going to take this one forward. Pick up 3. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second and 6. They'll drop the throw. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
9 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.